This is fictional story based on my imagination. It has nothing to do with real life or world. The videos, images, songs and sounds used in this reel are the properties of their original creators. The story, editing and direction are entirely my own, credited for entertainment purpose only. Any resemblance to real evidence is purely coincidental. Please view the story with a positive mindset. Pause to read. There, skidding to a stop at the edge of the drop. His heart pounds as he looks up at the terrified height and the roots holding you in place. He scans the tree for something to help you, then his eyes lands on a thick root hanging from a nearby banana tree. He knows it's strong enough to hold their weight. Jungkook thinking quickly. Hold on, Yan. Just hold on. With no time to waste, Jungkook grabs the root, testing its strength before carefully climbing down to your level. The root is sturdy, and he know it all hold. He reach out and grab your hand, but your grip is shaky, and you dangerously close to lose your hold. You desperate, Jungkook, I can't. Your voice breaks, and for a moment it looks like you might sleep. But just as you begin to fall, Jungkook grabs your wrist with one hand, pulling you back toward him with every ounce of strength he has. He pulls you up, both of them struggling to stay balanced as they climb back up the mountain. With the help of the roots, every second feels like an eternity as you both inch your way upward. And Jungkook can't stop thinking about how close he come to losing you. Jungkook gasping, whispering, "Nothing will happen to you." Finally, after what feels like an eternity, you both reach solid ground, safe from the cliff. Jungkook pulls you close, and before he even realizes it, he tightens his grip around you, burying his face in your hair as if to make sure you're really there, really safe. Jungkook, his voice shaking. I I thought I was going to lose you. His heart is racing and he can barely control his emotions. His breath is erratic, his body trembling from the adrenaline. He holds you so tightly that you can feel his heart pounding in his chest. You look up at him, her own eyes wide and wet with tears, overwhelmed by the whole situation. You softly, Jungkook, I don't know what I would have done without you. You are so close to him now that you can feel his body shaking with relief, and it's then that you realize just how much he cares. Your voice cracks as you whispers, your hands trembling as you clench his shirts. You crying, you have saved me. I thought Jungkook does not let you finish. Instead, he pulls you into a tight hug, as if he afraid to let go. His face buried in your hair. His chest felt tight, and a tear escaped his eye as he realized how much you means to him. Jungkook, whispering voice breaking. Don't you ever scare me like that again, Yan. You both stand there in the quiet of the jungle, holding each other tightly as the weight of the danger fades into the background. In that moment, nothing else matters, only the relief of knowing they are both safe. But suddenly, the jungle is thick with tents as Jungkook and you are surrounded by a group of armed men. The air is heavy with danger, and the sound of the forest seemed to fade as the men point their guns directly at them. The ominous click of the safety being released echoes in the stillness. Jungkook stays perfectly still, his heart pounding in his chest as he assesses the situation. Jungkook calmly but firmly, "Let her go. She has nothing to do with this. I am the one you want."
The leader of the group, a man with the cold eyes, glanced from Jungkook to Yan, considering the situation. He nods slowly, almost reluctantly. Man to his man. He's right, let her go. The men lower their guns, and though Jungkook feels a small surge of relief, he remains on alert. He looks at you, his voice urgent. Jungkook softly but forcefully. Go Yan, just keep yourself safe. You looks at him, your eyes filled with tears, but you does not move. Your feet are frozen to the ground, and your hand tights around his arm. You shaking your head. No, I am not leaving you. A rush of frustration and sorrows fills Jungkook. His voice becomes more intense. Jungkook, angrily but with a hint of sadness. Please, Yan, go. You have to go. It's the only way for you to stay safe. You, trembling with emotion, step back as though you about to obey him. But then, in a sudden, desperate movement, you run toward him, throwing your arm around him tightly. Your voice shakes with determination. You, angrily throwing tears. I am not going anywhere without you. Jungkook's heart skipped a beat. He wants to hug you tightly and not let you go anywhere, but he knows that keeping you here could mean you that. He holds you tightly, his face softening as he looks down at you. Jungkook softly in a whisper. Yan, please, you don't understand. I need you to be safe. The leader of the group scoffs, stepping forward with the cruel smirk. Mocking. Bad move, girl. I thought you'd be smart enough to leave. Now you have chosen that instant of life. The tense in the air was palpable as he gestured to his men, signals them to raise their guns once more. Jungkook's eyes narrowed, sharp with determination, as he pulled you even closer into his arm. His body shifted instinctively, positioned himself as a shield, his broad back facing the armed man. Every muscle in his frame seemed poised to protect you. His palm completely covering his mind raced with urgency. Jungkook, in low, urgent whisper to himself, I did not let any happen to you. With a sharp exhale, Jungkook closed his eyes, bracing for the worst. He knows this might be the end, but he is not going to let you get hurt. The men charged forward, their weapons raised, the ominous click of safeties being released. Economics through the tense air. The apologize for my English grammar mistakes. If you like stories, subscribe for read more parts. Also, like and comment and give me story feedback. Tell me what next story I have to be right and share with your daily friends. Thank you for watching. Love you. Bye.